no, that I wanna correct that. No. Oh, Lizzie.
Yeah, Lizzie.
right.
Yeah, Lizzie. Welcome back to my channel. This is Brian, and these are my this is
Sue. Sima.
Okay, so guys, thank you for dropping by here on my channel. So if you are new here in my channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe my channel and like or share my videos, and don't also to forget to hit the notification bell for your updates for my upcoming videos. And what's going on? So today guys, we are going to react a video about how to be Filipino. So credits to the owner of this video from the Lifey channel. So here we go. So let's get into it. So in 1, 2, 3 and go.
I definitely love the Philippines. The people are really great, even though the culture is like completely opposite from America. I really love it. Their lifestyle is so simple. They just have simple lives. They're always happy. Doesn't matter what they have or they don't have. They're just willing to share with people. They're very kind. They're really easy to talk to. Usually you can talk to them even if they don't want to listen to you. They'll still talk to you at least for a little bit.
Filipinos are so friendly and so loving. Like, they are so kind and so welcoming. It was such a different culture than I was used to here in America, and it surprised me at first how willing people were to talk to us and to let us into their homes. And
just to give you a heads up, maybe you have this, you're wondering why they're talking about the Filipinos. They were missionaries before in the Philippines, and that's why when they came back to America, so they have this interview with what are their impressions about Filipinos or the Philippines itself. And this is the moment that they are expressing their impressions.
And to feed us, they're so polite. If you go into their house and they're eating, they will offer you whatever they're eating, just because that's the nature of their culture. They're also very sensitive and can sometimes be easily offended, but they always do everything to try to like save face, so they won't let you know that they're offended. And
I like to be sarcastic. I'm sorry for your head. I have to shut my mouth most of the time.
No, you're right.
Sarcastic.
That's what we are. But since we need to adapt also your behaviors, your cultures, your practices, so we need to be flexible one.
Okay, sorry if I.
But the good things. No.
Have I ever offended you?
No. You're not. You're so amazing. You're so. She's very straightforward, guys. You know, she's good. And I love her being a straightforward person.
Oh really?
Yeah, and so
don't get offended with.
No, I don't. No. That will not get me happen.
Okay. Like close off from you, and that's just kind of their culture. So you have to learn to be sensitive to that, and just love them despite that difference, because I feel like here in America we're very straightforward, we're very direct, and sometimes if you're like that with the Filipinos, they get offended because they're not used to that directness in their culture, because they are so polite and so formal with each other. But I love Filipinos. They are so funny. They have this really funny, sassy sense of humor that it takes a little bit to understand and to like find that their jokes are funny, but after you start to understand it, they are hilarious and they'll make you laugh, and they love making people laugh.
That's true.
It's great.
I love the Filipinos. They are the sweetest, most kind people. They're so welcoming, so receptive. They're always willing to help other people around them, and they're always giving you food. They're always giving you food at every house you go to. There's some sort of snack or full-on meal if they can. They love to help other people. They're so generous, even though they have so little. Because they have so little, when they have, they give what they have, they give to other people. And they're just so concerned about you, and they're so cute. They're so shy. They are terrified to speak English and mess up. But they're so friendly, especially to Americans. They're so cute and friendly. I love them. So.
No, I had to correct her. Maybe that is her opinion, right? Maybe we're not just good for Americans. We're very good in all the foreigners visiting to the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't discriminate.
Yeah, no discrimination. I'm sorry, I had to react. We have to, right?
Definitely, like, one of the best parts of the mission is getting to know the people and the culture there, and really embracing the culture that's there.
The Filipinos and their culture, I love the culture in the Philippines. The first thing everyone says, and it's true, is that they are a happy people. They smile. Even though there are a lot of people with a lot of problems, they know how to smile, they know how to laugh, they know how to keep pushing on through without, just complaining. And that's something you learn quick as a missionary, and you learn from their example is, you're thinking, it's hot, this is hard, I don't know the language. And you learn that you can do hard things and still be happy and still enjoy yourself. That's something I love about the Filipinos, is their ability to laugh and to smile. It's unlike any other people I know. They can just smile no matter what situation they're in. Another thing I love is they're just a very welcoming people. They treat you, something that's nice about the Philippines is you don't have to attract in the sense where you go knock on doors and say, "Hi, I'm Elder Peck, I'm a missionary from the church." You just walk on the streets and you can just talk to people. You can say, "How's your day? How's your family?" And just start conversations with someone you don't know, and it seems like after a minute you can feel like you've been friends for a long time. They just are very open. You can ask them things, that people would think you're crazy in America. You can know someone for a minute and ask how many kids they have and what their kids are doing and where they live and who their mom is and who their dad is and what they like and or what they do in life. You can get to know someone very quickly, and it's awesome. Here in America, sometimes I wish that we were more open, just saying, "Hey, what's up? Who are you? Where are you from? What do you like to do?" Unfortunately, we don't do that very much here, but the Philippines, you really can talk with anyone, and I love that. They're just a welcoming people.
I think Filipinos are the funniest people in the world. And that's just part of their culture. They love to joke and laugh, and that was a huge blessing on my mission to have that. Just to always be able to joke and laugh, and they are always partying, they even late into the night
every day.
on their karaoke.
Singing.
And so that's always so funny to hear, even if it's like really off tune.
But
it's still really fun.
I want to correct that. No off tune. I have never heard Filipino with off tune so far.
Let me see. Funny things that are like funny to Americans that I had to get used to. This is just a Filipino thing. When they don't hear what you say, instead of saying what, they open their mouth just like
really?
Just like that. And so like
just like that.
When it first happened, when I first got to the mission, I'd say something like, "Kamusta ka diha?" And they'd be
the good thing for them is when they had their mission in the Philippines, they were also adapted. They knew also how to speak our dialects, languages, something like that.
So they can speak.
Yeah, and first the one he taught is, for example, something like that. That's our like a gesture. Like for example, you're asking me, and it's like we are confusing. Like, what? Something what? We're not saying any word, but just expression. So you can see Filipinos doing like that. So you might have to repeat again what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, so that
I'm gonna notice that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say this again.
Okay, that's it. Now you know.
Like and then if they didn't hear it, they'd do it again. Like just like keep getting wider and wider. And when it happened, I was like,
Lizzie.
What's going on?
Lizzie.
It took a while to get used to it until I realized they're like saying, "What did you say?" That's just their thing. Another thing, they use so many gestures.
Right. Okay. Cannot agree
Their
anymore.
eyebrows up means yes. Just be like.
Do you use that?
Like this?
For example,
No.
do you want to come? Wait, for example, are you go with us? Something like it means yes.
Okay.
So affirmatively yes.
We don't use you use this for friends, right?
Yeah, friends.
Like this? So I'm just with friends.
But for the Americans, I don't know.
So I thought people were mad at me when they were doing that. I'd be like, do you want to come to church on Sunday? They'd be like,
yeah.
Excuse me. Just like seems kind of smart, but that means they're like saying yes, like yep.
So it means yes. Okay.
And then I'm sure you've heard of the pointing with the lips. You know.
So do you hear that? Do you use this one?
No.
Okay, for example, where's the toilet? Where's the car?
So you
Where's my cell phone?
Stuff with your faces,
Yeah,
expressions.
we're not talking. We're just making some gesture. Where's my phone? So it means on the table.
I can so imagine Lizzie in my head.
Yeah. She's doing that, right?
Yeah, she does that.
Yeah. That's really funny too. You'd be like, "Where's the bathroom?" And I didn't think they heard me, and so I'd like repeat myself all the time. Let me see. They all do like this Filipino squat.
So, okay, I'm going to demonstrate what is squat right now. So, no. I don't need to get up because just stand up because I get my short. So squat like this.
Oh, just sit like that. Okay.
Get harder.
Toilet?
No.
Just sit.
No, just to sit. For example, if you're talking to each other,
Squat.
Sorry.
The way you sit, right?
Yeah, the way you sit, and or like
you're pooping.
and having talk. Okay, we're talking. Okay, how's your day? Something like that. So how's your day? Just sitting like that. So this is squat.
Okay.
Okay, like that.
Okay.
That's it. And we used to do that in terms of, for example, we have free time to talk to each other, and we don't have any chairs, so we can squat like that.
So you're used to it that kind of.
Exactly. But if you are, but we are Filipinos, so we do like that.
Everywhere, just like to chill, they just squat on the ground, and that's really funny to see like a 90-year-old man doing it, and then like a 3-year-old sitting right next to him doing it. I love it, and I actually still do that today.
He's just remembering everything.
Oh,
exactly.
I forgot.
What was I gonna say? Oh, some of the food is kind of funny to me. For one birthday party, there was like hot dogs on a stick, but there was marshmallows in between.
Hot dogs.
Okay, so for example, there's a stick, and the hot dog is here. And for example, you're going to have here, the hot dog is here. So there is a marshmallow between, hot dog.
Okay.
You're going to put the hot dog. You're going to put inside the stick to the hot dog, and the marshmallow is here.
Yeah. Okay.
In between.
Why?
I don't know. We used to do that during birthday parties.
Okay, like decoration.
As one of our foods. Maybe yes, we can make it. We will put that one onto the branch of the banana tree.
Marshmallows.
Try to imagine banana tree. Where, for example, this is the banana tree. You're going to cut the banana tree. For example, this long, this kind of long, and we're going to, for example, it's finished already. All the stick are there with the hot dogs and the marshmallows. So we're going to put put like
the marshmallows.
And the marshmallows are there.
Oh, okay, on the stick.
Can you imagine? And the stick.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Why that?
I don't know. That is, we used to do that every.
For fun?
No, I don't.
You like marshmallow or it's nice, pretty?
We like that. We
Just
like
to make
that
it more cute, look cute.
Maybe, but we used to do that every birthday party.
Do you eat with that together?
Yes, with stick.
And the marshmallow?
While we're talking, so we're getting one stick and eat and then you can put it also on your plate.
Okay.
Something like that. And that's why he was amazed.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I think
hearing this for the
sweet
first time.
spaghetti
Sweet
is really
spaghetti,
funny
we like
too.
sweet.
Like
Yeah.
I tried
They're
one
just
time.
putting their own twist on
You
it.
tried?
I tried one time, yeah.
It's good.
It was good.
And no, I'm so sorry.
I wasn't sure.
It cannot be a real good like a taste of Filipino.
It was made by a Filipino.
Yeah, it was made, but the thing is the ketchup.
Okay.
The ketchup anywhere in the world is different from the Philippines. We have this banana ketchup.
Oh yeah, I have heard about this banana
You
cake.
heard that? We have this banana ketchup that is so good for spaghetti. That's what makes the spaghetti sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. And I believe you tried it sweet because maybe he or she put some condensed milk, something like that. Yeah, but in the real
the best
scenario,
one would be
that's what
banana cake.
exactly.
They hate to get wet in the
Yes.
rain. They
Why?
that's like the worst thing that can
Yeah,
happen.
it's because
and so when it's raining, everyone's like ducking with their
if we are going to
newspapers or like anything
there's
they can
rain,
grab, like
we need to
banana
protect
leaves,
our heads
and everyone's like
to protect
ducking.
from fever.
And we
Okay.
probably looked crazy.
Do you hear
That makes
that?
sense.
Yeah, our parents scold us if we went out, if we'll go outside if it's raining. We need to cover our head, or we need to get something that we can duck
Of course.
and just to protect our body.
It's like everyone hates to get wet in the rain, or it's exceptions to summer exceptions.
It's up to you, but most of the Filipinos do like that.
Doesn't like to get wet.
That doesn't like to get wet, especially for example, this is a sunny day and then suddenly there's a rain. So for us, we have this assumptions, or we're expecting that if we get into the rain after a sunny day, so maybe at night you will get some fever.
Yeah.
Something like you will get some headache, something.
There was a concept that you get head lice
Yeah, something
on
like
your
that.
head if you get wet.
Oh yeah, we believe that one also.
That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get-
Simpani.
Yes.
Drizzle, right? Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, we have that in Bataan too.
Because we're just out there getting wet, and yeah, we were probably the funny ones to them.
He's remembering like, oh, okay, that happened.
When there's two people talking,
Yes.
talking to each other, and somebody has to pass between them, they get down and
Yes,
like
yes.
crunch
Excuse me.
really, really low, so that they can go by and they say "Excuse," because they're just so polite,
Yeah,
you know.
okay,
That's sweet.
And
I remember our head teacher in my previous school, when she observed about what I did. For example, oh Brian, why are you doing that if you are passing by to a person? No, teacher, because that is what we used to do. That's in a polite way. We need to respect.
That's what I've seen here as well, in Thailand as well. Kids are like, when they come to staff room, they're like, very, like, literally they're on their knees.
Oh, yeah.
They're not even walking straight on their feet, they're literally on their knees.
Yeah, I observed that.
I always
That's
thought that was
quite
really funny because I'd
shocking,
be
right?
like
Yeah,
talking to
that's
somebody, and then I'll be like, oh. Right by me, ducking so far
Especially in the
down.
hallway, and there's
Also,
no
this
space
is the last one.
for
Yeah.
passing by.
There's
So
this
we need
word
to-
in
do like that.
in the Philippines that we don't have in America, or we don't. There's not an English equivalent, and it's kilig. And kilig is the feeling that you get when something's so cute, you know, when something's like,
That feeling, oh my
I don't know, when something's romantic
Yeah.
and you just
Kilig.
can't take it, and they'd be like,
So now you know.
so any kind of
Yeah.
anything like romantic,
Oh my
like
god.
like
Oh my
even
God.
like in a testimony meeting, somebody was like, my mission president, he was talking, he was like, I met my wife back in college and I loved her from the moment I saw her, and everyone's like,
No,
just like no
like,
matter what,
not
they can't
that
control
bad.
it. It's gikilig sila. They
See,
get so
Kilig.
kilig,
Our
and they just
dialect.
like
That's my dialect.
crunch up.
Gikilig sila.
So yeah. I wish we had a word for that in English because we feel it too, you know?
Yeah.
You
You
see
can use
something on
that.
TV, you kilig. Yeah.
Alright, that would be all. Okay, so what can you say about the culture, or the lifestyle, or the video itself? You realize something about Filipinos?
I can so much relate this video with my friends. Like,
who are their friends?
Of course, I was like so much remembering Lizzie, Cloud,
Lizzie and Cloud.
So like Lizzie and Cloud would like come for all those videos, probably all those
Filipino.
Yeah, and then you guys are new, of course. We're getting to know you more. But this is so true. About the video is so true. Whatever they said is so true.
Okay.
And like gestures, using more expressions, laughing, making jokes fun. I've never laughed so hard before.
We need to laugh, right?
Yeah, I've never laughed so much before I met Cloud, probably.
Yeah.
So he's like probably the funniest friend I've ever had.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite true.
How about you, Sue?
Yeah, I like the word killing. I mean, before I didn't even know that such reaction or expression even exists, you know? Cloud tried to explain, like I was like, she was trying to explain what does killing mean, and I was like trying my best to understand, but I couldn't, you know, but looking at her gestures and reactions, that's how we were able to relate.
Yeah. The word killing.
I love that word.
Yeah, killing.
So cute. It's cute.
It's romantic.
Getting butterflies inside or something.
Yeah.
You see,
like goosebumps. Something like that. That's
cute.
Yeah, that's cute.
Oh my god.
I guess I think they're having fun about watching this video, and thank you, like the channel for this video. Credits to you guys. And guys, that will be all for today or for this reaction video. And again, don't forget to subscribe my channel and
do like
and
comments, and if you have any suggestions that we need to react, so just comment down below. And I appreciate most your time and effort to dropping by here, and thank you so much, and goodbye for now.
Bye bye.